Okay, this is workbook 22, which is basically saying it's word problems involving solid shapes. So the first one is an aquarium, and it gives this really awesome aquarium that is in the shape. That thing is called a truncated pyramid. So we take the pyramid and chop off the top. So if we wanted to calculate the volume of that thing, we would need to know the height of the whole pyramid, but we don't have it. So what they gave us was the height of the whole pyramid in two different parts. So you have this little baby pyramid that you would have to cut off the whole pyramid to get this shape. So you calculate the volume of the whole period and subtract that little shape at the top. And that's the idea. So there are multiple steps on doing that. It went through this big process of how to do it. And then we have a very simple question here. So we're saying we have a portable cooler that is 19 inches long, 14 inches wide, and 14 inches tall. What is the volume of this thing? And so we just simply have to multiply them. So we would do 19 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 14 because it is a rectangular prism. And so we get 3724, and that's it. Then we have this one. We have Wilma is building a box of a rectangular prism. The box needs to have a volume of that many cubic inches and a height of 10 inches. So what should the base be? So it's the area of the base times the height. So we have, and that would equal 720. So we'd have 10 multiplied by the base would be 720. The only thing that could be is 72. So the area of the base needs to be 72. So basically it's asking which of these could you multiply to get 72? Well, 9 multiplied by 8 is 72. 7 times 2 is 14. 12 multiplied by 6 is 72. And 9 multiplied by 6 is 54. So not those two. So just those. And that's it. So that's 22.1. We have this big ball pit. So it's also going through all these steps. These are really good steps. Make sure you understand the problem, make a plan, solve the problem, look back and make sure you answer the problem. So this is a multi-step thing. So Gemma has a goal to drink 180 cubic inches or approximately 100 ounces of water per day. Her bottle is a cylinder with a diameter of 3 inches and a height of 8 inches. So what is the minimum number of times she needs to fill or partially fill the bottle in order to reach her goal? So we have to figure this thing out in cubic inches. So we want the formula for this thing. So it's a cylinder. So it's the radius, the circle, the circular base is pi times the radius squared. So we're going to do 3.14. Actually, it just doesn't say to use pi. I mean 3.14. So we're going to do pi times by the radius. So if the diameter is 3, the radius is 1.5 squared. And multiply that by the height, which is 8. And that is 56.5 for like 5 basically. And if we take 180 and divide it by that, we get 3.8888. So in order to go more than that, like she wants to get at least 180. If she did 3 multiplied by that, that would be like 150. So she wants to do it at least 4 to make her goal. She doesn't have to finish the last one. Then we have this. An office keeps paper cones in the water fountain to use as cups. Each cone has a radius of that and holds about that many cubic inches of water. What is the approximate height? So we know that it's 1/3 multiplied by the area of the base times the height. So I'm going to write this out how I would solve this. So I would know that 1/3 times the radius, which is 1.25 squared, times pi times the height would equal 6.54. So basically, it's this whole part right here is really just one number that's being multiplied by h. And if we want h alone, we divide by that. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 6.54. So I'm using my calculator here, 6.54 divided by, and then I'm going to put everything that's on the left side in parentheses. So 1/3 multiplied by 1.25 squared multiplied by pi. And I got 9.75, which is not even close to what they had. Which lets me know I should type it in appropriately, the correct way. I did divided by. Correction, I made a mistake when I was typing it out and I used divided by too many times. I should have done multiply. So when I multiply that out, I get 3.996, which is about 4 inches. And then that should be it.